My boyfriend planned to make me a traditional woman and called me selfish because I didn't want to adjust for him, so I left him behind, and now he is engaged with a woman he is not in love. I left the country 2 years ago, just after college graduation. I also broke up with my ex because I didn't want to go long distances, and our beliefs no longer aligned. We both come from the same culture and dated throughout college. Still, while I wanted to move abroad and study further, considering the safety of women in my home country, he planned to stay and take care of his family. We were both the eldest children of the family. Neither of us was technically willing to adjust. However, what made me dump him was that he just turned into a different person in the last months of the relationship. He wanted me to act like a traditional woman if we were to have a proper family. He would constantly say things like women have been historically adjusting for their loved ones, and can you say every single woman was unhappy about it? And, why are you so selfish? Does our future not matter to you? Do you trust me enough to take care of you? And what not? Heck, he even got his mom and sister to call me and tell me if I was ready for them to talk to my parents about marriage. Luckily, my dad handled it because rejecting matches, especially if the couple had dated beforehand, would cause a scandal in my community. It felt like I was the one who had to sacrifice my happiness at the first place because of tradition. I also didn't grow up in a conservative family like him, and my parents told me to get the hell out of the relationship. I broke up with him, and our friend groups merged, but everyone decided not to take sides, so there was no drama. I have been single for the last 2 years and have traveled a lot, and I plan to get residency after a few years here. This was the first time I returned home after 2 years because my cousin just had a kid. I did not intend to see or call my ex, but I met up with my college friends, and most of them, including my ex, live in my hometown, so I knew to see all my friends, I had to see him. It was so awkward, but we were both silent and just nodded at each other, and I thought that would be it. But one of his friends started talking about his fiancée, and he is a bit of an asshole, so he said, I'm so glad you left him, ex, behind because you didn't want to be happy in our traditional families. Now, another will get to experience the real meaning of family, joint Indian family. I just laughed it off awkwardly, and a couple of people shushed him. My close friends were very embarrassed and promised that both my ex and that guy would not be invited again. But my ex left me a text, he got a second number, on how his friend was just defending him because I was flaunting my new life.